Chapter 1. Princess Lily and the Storm of Fear. Princess Lily lived in a bright white castle, surrounded by rolling green hills and blooming gardens. She had the kindest smile in the kingdom and the softest heart. She loved feeding the swans by the pond and tying ribbons in the village girls' braids. But there was one thing Princess Lily did not love. She did not love loud noises. She did not love dark skies, and she certainly did not love storms. Even when thunder rumbled far away, her stomach would twist into nervous little knots. On this particular morning, the kingdom of Evermere was buzzing with excitement. It was the day of the royal garden celebration. Lanterns were being hung from the trees. Long tables were covered in pink cloth and fresh bread. Musicians tuned their harps near the fountain. Princess Lily carefully arranged roses in golden vases. She twirled in her pale blue gown and smiled. "It's going to be perfect," she whispered happily. But far beyond the hills, something else was gathering. Dark clouds began rolling across the sky like a heavy gray blanket. The air changed. The birds stopped singing. A low rumble echoed in the distance. Lily froze. Another rumble came, louder this time. The sky flashed bright white, and a crack of thunder shook the palace towers. Boom! Servants gasped. Children screamed. The musicians dropped their instruments. The wind whipped through the garden, scattering petals and toppling decorations. Rain began to pour in heavy sheets, soaking the celebration before it had even begun. In the royal courtyard, the horses neighed wildly. The castle dogs barked and pulled at their chains. Doves flapped frantically against their cages. Princess Lily's heart pounded. "I don't like this," she whispered. Another flash of lightning split the sky. Thunder crashed so loudly that the windows trembled. Without thinking, Lily ran inside. She hurried down the hallway and slipped behind a velvet curtain near the grand staircase. She covered her ears and squeezed her eyes shut. "I'm a princess," she thought miserably. "Princesses aren't supposed to be scared." Tears filled her eyes. She felt small, embarrassed, ashamed. Outside, the storm roared, and then, through the noise, she remembered something. A gentle voice, her mother's voice. On nights when storms had shaken the castle before, Queen Eleanor would sit beside Lily's bed and read from the Bible. She would smooth Lily's hair and say softly, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you." Psalm 56:3. Lily slowly lowered her hands from her ears. "When I am afraid," she whispered. Another boom shook the walls. "I put my trust in you." She took a shaky breath. "Jesus," she whispered quietly, "I am afraid, but I want to trust you. Please help me be brave." Just then, the castle doors burst open, and a young stable boy stumbled inside, soaked from head to toe. "Your Highness," he cried, "the horses! They're terrified! I can't calm them, and the gate has blown open." Lily's heart skipped. The horses were still outside, in the storm, frightened and trapped. For a moment, fear wrapped around her again like a tight cloak. She could stay inside. She could let the guards handle it. Another crash of thunder made her jump. Then she remembered her prayer. "When I am afraid," she swallowed hard. "I'll help," she said. The stable boy blinked. "But, Princess, it's dangerous." Lily picked up a lantern from the wall. Her hands trembled, but she held it firmly. "Jesus is with us," she said softly. And before she could change her mind, Princess Lily stepped back into the storm. Rain soaked her gown instantly. Wind tugged at her hair. Thunder boomed overhead. Her legs wanted to run back inside, but she kept walking. One step, then another. The courtyard was chaos. The horses reared and neighed, their eyes wide with fear. The wooden gate banged loudly in the wind. "It's all right," Lily called, though her voice shook. Lightning flashed again, and she almost dropped the lantern. "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you," she whispered. She moved closer to the most frightened horse, a large white mare named Snowbell. The horse kicked at the ground, trembling. Lily remembered how she used to sing to the animals in the quiet mornings, so she began to sing now, softly at first. "Jesus loves me, this I know." Her voice was barely louder than the rain, but she kept singing. "For the Bible tells me so." Snowbell's ears twitched. The horse's breathing slowed just a little. "Little ones to him belong." The stable boy stared in amazement as Lily gently reached up and stroked the horse's neck. "They are weak, but he is strong." Another rumble of thunder rolled across the sky, but this time Lily did not flinch. "Yes, Jesus loves me." One by one, the horses began to calm. The stable boy secured the gate. Guards hurried to help guide the animals safely inside the stables. And slowly, very slowly, the thunder grew softer. The lightning faded into distant flashes. The rain became a gentle patter. Then finally, the clouds began to break apart. A golden beam of sunlight slipped through the sky and shone across the wet courtyard. Princess Lily stood there, soaked and muddy, still holding her lantern. But her heart felt different. It felt steady, strong. The stable boy bowed deeply. "You saved them, Your Highness." The castle doors opened, and the king and queen hurried out. Servants and villagers followed behind them. When they saw the calm horses and the brave little princess standing in the sunlight, a cheer rose through the courtyard. "Princess Lily!" the children shouted. Lily blushed. She hadn't stopped the storm. She hadn't made the thunder disappear. She had simply chosen to trust Jesus in the middle of it. Her mother knelt beside her and smiled. "You were afraid," the queen said gently. Lily nodded. "But you trusted God anyway." Lily thought about that. Courage didn't mean she wasn't scared. Courage meant she trusted Jesus more than her fear. That night, as the kingdom relit the lanterns for a smaller, cozier garden celebration, Princess Lily looked up at the clear sky filled with stars. "When I am afraid," she whispered one more time, "I will put my trust in you." And from that day on, whenever thunder rolled or shadows seemed large, Princess Lily remembered, she did not have to be fearless. She only had to trust. And that made her the bravest princess of all.